Before this video starts, I want to let you guys know that I'm currently doing a huge Robux giveaway inside of my server down below. All you have to do to join that is click the first link in the description, like this video, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I took every single Segunda or partial resurrection from type soul, and I'm going to be ranking each and every one of them. I'm going to base this completely off experience, so like how I do against other players and stuff like that. And so yeah, we got 5 different tiers. We got S tier, which is basically the best of the best. A tier is like pretty good, it's pretty decent. B tier is alright. C tier is mid, like very mid. And D tier is like the worst in the game. Like you shouldn't even be using D tier, you know. There's no F tier because I felt like none of them are gonna be in F tier. So without further ado, make sure you guys subscribe, like this video, and hit the notification button so that you know when I'm going live. If you hit the notification button, you'll get notified whenever I go live, where I will be giving free stuff and hosting many giveaways. So make sure you hit that, and let's get right into it. First of all, we got Pantera. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't really versed that much people with it. It's pretty good, it's pretty decent, especially if you have Hakura. And it's also pretty quick and hard to evade. So for Pantera, I'm between A tier and B tier. I don't think it's an S tier, but I think it's pretty decent. For this one, I'm gonna have to go A tier, probably one of the low A tier ones. Next up, we got Tiger. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, Tiger is very good. It's like literally insane. Even though it got nerfed, it's still one of the best in the game, and it's still very hard to beat. So yeah, I consider it one of the best Segundas in the entire game. The hitboxes are still very weird. It hits you from very far away and wherever you are. It's kind of easy to counter though. For Tiger slash Segunda, I'm gonna have to put it in S tier, but I think it's one of the low S tier ones. Next up, we got Storm Segunda. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, I do not really know because I barely see anyone with it, and I also barely got to see any showcases or whatever. So I'm just gonna put that one in the I don't even know tier. Like I don't even know, you know. Next up, we got Acid. Acid isn't bad, but the charge up always takes a while, and it really makes you a target. Like it makes you easy to hit. It's still decent, but I wouldn't really recommend using it. The ragdoll move is blockable as hell, and the area of effect is just crazy. Acid is pretty mid at the moment. I wouldn't really suggest using it. I would have to put it in C tier, but yeah, it definitely needs a buff. I don't think it's completely trash. Like I don't think it's in D tier. D tier would be, you know, completely horrible. Next up, we got Shark. Shark and Acid are pretty close in power. In my opinion though, I feel like Shark is a little bit better because I've versed players that are better with it. When it comes to PvP, it takes a while for you to regain your abilities. By the time you regain them, your opponent has probably regained them as well. And it still has a lot of flaws, like if they flash step away from your move, your whole flow is broken or whatever. I could see it being kind of an A tier, but in my opinion, I'm just gonna stick to B, high B tier. Next up, we got Bone. Bone is definitely high S tier, maybe one of the best. I'm gonna explain to you why. And looking at the moveset, Bone is literally insane. It's probably one of the best in the game. For one of the moves, you can't even really parry it. You can't really parry the bones that chase you. And even if you parry the first part, you can't even parry the second part because the second one will hit you. But between Bone and Tiger, it's very dependent on the situation. Some people will tell you Tiger, some people will tell you Bone. From my personal experience, I feel like Bone is better, so I'm gonna be leaving it at S tier. But feel free to tell me why you think Tiger might be better. So yeah, I think Bone is better for now. Next up, we got Phoenix. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, I barely see anyone ever using this anymore ever since it got nerfed. They nerfed it way too much, and I feel like in the next update it should be brought back up. Well yeah, I'm between I don't even know or D tier in this one because I feel like if no one uses it then it sucks. So for this one, I'm just gonna put it in D tier, even though it can go there 100%. Same thing with Spirit, you know, I barely see anyone ever using it, so I'm just gonna put it at D tier, even though I don't really know, to be honest with you. It could be even an S tier. I just never seen anyone using it, and I've never used it myself. Next up, we got Devil. In most cases, the Inferno ability goes crazy. The fact that it doesn't take Ryetsu in itself is crazy. Like that's so OP. They need to nerf that. I wouldn't say it's S tier though, because these two just demolish the hell out of it. It fits directly into the worst spot in A tier, even though Devil is still crazy, you know what I mean. Next up, we got Vampire. Although it got nerfed, I still think it's very good, even though it is blockable and it's very counterable. I think it's gonna get a buff next update. Yeah, it's definitely one of the best in A tier, but I wouldn't put it in anywhere in S tier. But I do think it's high A tier. Like I can definitely see it being low S tier though. Next up, we got Stark. Now this is completely opinionated. I honestly feel like Stark is the best resurrection in the entire game, so I'd have to put it in high S tier. It can literally interrupt Hakura and alter your moves and alter your moves greatly. Some moves are literally guard breaks that are literally unable to be countered, you know what I mean? So next up, we got Volcanica. Now the thing about Volcanica is that the players that use it literally have no skill whatsoever. Whenever the moves are used, they're very unparryable. They're so hard to counter, it's actually not even funny, or they're not even counterable. Like, I don't know which one it is, to be honest with you. So yeah, it needs a lot of skill, and a lot of the people don't use it, aren't really good with it. So for Volcanica, I'd have to put it in C tier, even though I think it's really good, to be honest with you. But yeah, from what I've seen, I put it in C tier. Now we got two more. If you guys want another part of this, make sure you like this video. For light, I don't know anything about it, so I'm just gonna put it in the I don't even know section, because I don't even know, you know. Last thing we got is Arrogante. Now this one's 100% going in S tier. It has a pretty quick guard break and it cripples the opponent heavy. It's 100% in S tier, and if you got Hakura, it can do a lot more stuff. So yeah, Hakura is definitely the best, if not one of the best. So I'd put it in the high S tiers. It's also one of those that you don't really need a lot of skill to use it. It's just good on its own, you know. So yeah, Arrogante is definitely high S tier. So as you guys can see, this is my entire list. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about it. If you disagree, let me know why you disagree with a comment. If you agree with it, make sure you comment W list. I'm gonna be streaming this game soon, so if you guys want free stuff, make sure you hit the notification button. Without further ado, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.